आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello students, question is the plane AX plus BY equals to 0 is rotated about its line of intersection with the plane Z equals to 0. Okay, so through an angle alpha, prove that equation of plane in its new position is this one. So let's prove this problem. So if you have two planes P1 and P2, then from family of planes, any plane passing through line of intersection of both planes can be written as P1 plus lambda P2 is equals to 0. So this plane, the required plane, is passing through line of intersection of plane AX plus BY equals to 0 and plane Z is equals to 0. Okay, so we can write from this concept, we can write AX plus BY plus lambda Z is equals to 0. Okay, and this plane is formed when we rotate AX plus BY equals to 0 by angle alpha. It means that the angle between both the planes is alpha. So if angle between both the plane is alpha, so the angle between both the normals will also be alpha. Okay, so I am going to find direction cosine of normal of both the planes. So direction cosine of this normal to this plane will be a upon root under a square plus b square plus lambda square. Okay, this is cos alpha, and cos beta is b upon root under a square plus b square plus lambda square, and cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma will be lambda upon root under a square plus b square plus lambda square. We have to find equation of this plane, so we have to find the value of lambda. Okay, so this is direction cosine of normal to this plane. Direction cosine of normal to plane this one. Okay, now I am going to find direction cosine of normal of this plane, and that will be a upon root over a square plus b square plus 0 square, which is 0. Coefficient of z is over in this plane is 0, and second will be b upon a square plus b square, and third will be as coefficient of z is 0 in this plane, so this is going to be 0. Now angle between both planes, angle between this plane and x plus by equals to 0 between this plane is alpha, so angle between both their normals will also be alpha. So I am going to write cos alpha is equals to okay, so formula between two normals will be cos alpha is equals to L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. Okay, where L1 M1 N1 is direction cosine of first plane and L2 M2 N2 is direction cosine of normal of second plane. Okay students, now we can write cos alpha is equals to L1 is a upon root under a square plus b square plus lambda square, and L2 is a upon root under a square plus b square. So this will be a square upon root under a square plus b square plus lambda square into root under a square plus b square. Okay, plus b square upon same denominator root under a square plus b square plus lambda square into root under a square plus b square. Okay, and third is going to be 0. 0 into lambda upon this is going to be 0. Okay, so from here now we can write cos alpha is equals to, denominator is same, so numerator will be a square plus b square. Okay, and denominator will be root under a square plus b square. So a square plus b square plus lambda square and a square plus b square. Okay, students? Okay. Now this is going to cancel this with a square root times a square plus b square. Now I am going to squaring both sides. So we will get cos square alpha is equals to a square plus b square upon a square plus b square plus lambda square. Now I am going to write from here. Now I am going to cross multiply. We will get a square cos square, b square cos square, and lambda square cos square. Okay, so a square cos square alpha will go to RHS, b square cos square alpha will go to RHS, and lambda square cos square alpha will be remaining in LHS. So already here is a square, and a square cos square alpha will go that side. We will take common a square, and from here when we take a square common, 1 will be remaining, and a square cos square alpha, a square is taken common, then cos square alpha is remaining, so this will become sin square. Okay, similarly b square and b square cos square alpha, b square cos square alpha will go to RHS, it will become b square minus b square cos square alpha. So b square is taken common, and 1 minus cos square alpha becomes sin square alpha. Okay, now from here we can easily take sin square alpha common, and we can write sin square alpha a square plus b square. From here we will get value of lambda square as a square plus b square tan square alpha. Tan square alpha. Okay, when cos square alpha will go to RHS, denominator sin square alpha upon cos square alpha will become tan square. And from here we'll get value of lambda as plus minus root under a square plus b square tan alpha. Okay, and when we will put the value of lambda plus minus root under a square plus b square into tan alpha, we'll get the required new position of plane. So thank you, students, or we can write this whole. So equation is going to be ax plus by plus minus, in place of lambda, root under a square plus b square tan alpha is into z is equals to 0. Thank you, students.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।